It is about 9:15 in the morning, and can I admit something to you guys? I don't really want to go to my Mandarin class.
不但就而且什么脏啊 okay.
One thing about my Chinese level is that the classes I'm taking right now are actually technically speaking below my Chinese level. And what I mean by that is when you look at my ability to speak and understand, I am significantly better at that. And so what happens is that in my classes, we are studying vocabulary, grammar, etc. that I am quite comfortable with in my spoken language, but I'm quite uncomfortable with when I need to read it out loud because I don't necessarily know the characters inside and out. So sometimes it can feel a little bit boring for that reason, because it's only challenging my reading, but it's not challenging me a ton on like vocab development or like learning new grammar, things like that. So it's an interesting dynamic in these classes sometimes.
Si tu dis j'ai envie de plus un verbe, en fait c'est... Attends, I'll read it for you. Je t'écris. It means in English. C'est un peu comme I want to, but it's not I want. I have a desire to. I want to. Have a desire to, or I want to. Want to. Blah 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 blah.
Days I do remember we were running still, had the whole world at our feet, watching seasons change, our roads were lined with adventure.
On today's episode, we're going to do the word of the day in a different language as you get... On today's episode, we're going to do the word of the day to start things off. From there, we're going to do the daily rant, talking about the quote-unquote best language learning methods. From there, we're going to do, for the first time anyway, some native Spanish content and French content. So I'm actually going to do a bit of a podcast post or a portion of today's show in French and Spanish. So I just got ridiculously competitive. I just discovered like 2 minutes ago that I am the 500th most popular podcast or like radio station on Anchor, which in my opinion is not a huge accomplishment by any means, but literally the drive to like try and get to like a top 100 is like, it's crazy. In like one moment I was like, I'm the 500th? Oh, that's awful. Like I want to get to the top 100. Like it's ridiculous. I'm like angry and like want to fight people. Hi, I wanted to make a couple of different reservations here for this Saturday. So first one would be for 1 p.m. Anyway, I just saw that you followed me and I really appreciate it. So I thought I'd give you a quick call just to say thank you first and foremost. Also, if you have any language learning related questions, feel free to call in. I'm happy to answer them either publicly on the on my Anchor station, or privately if you prefer. Just give me a shout and make sure you mention that you want it to be kept private. Ooh, I just noticed my camera was completely facing the wrong way. That's interesting. I did, what did I do? Chinese lesson in the morning or Mandarin lesson in the morning. Taught some French after that. Did some exercise. A little while ago, I think I might have told you, I'm featured on a radio app. So I do radio shows. So I did that for a bit.
Nice.
Did some marketing stuff, and ate lunch, and now I'm teaching from now until, well, supposedly now until 8:30. However, my last student I think is not going to show up because it's his first time. He hasn't paid. He's been very flaky. Yeah, very flaky, so not sure what's going on, but I'll give you an example. Let's say...
Is it masculine, you mean by the noun of the subject?
The noun. The noun.
Out of the subject?
Subject doesn't matter.
Sorry?
Subject doesn't matter, noun matters.
Okay.
So I'll give you an example. It'd be like, je vais au magasin, because it's je vais à le magasin. But if you want to say I got one.
I go to school. Je vais. No, why not? You never say au l'école. You never say au école. À l'école. Because école is feminine. Tu as l'air un peu fatigué.
Ah oui, c'est
Oui.
vraiment, oui, j'ai été très occupé parce que j'ai pas beaucoup de temps aux États-Unis avant
Oui.
de déménager à Paris.
Oui, ça va, mais je suis trop fatiguée.
Ah oui? Pourquoi?
J'ai travaillé et c'est trop occupé. Salut!
Ah, 3 secondes, j'ai perdu mon chapeau. Mon chapeau. 3 secondes. Où est mon chapeau? Where's my hat? Ah, je l'ai trouvé. C'est ici. Ah ah, voilà. J'ai trouvé mon chapeau. Mhm. Ouais.